Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. This video is a long overdue haul from iHeartWax. It's my very first time with this vendor and I went right for customs, which I usually don't recommend people do if they're new to a vendor. But I really wanted to try based on recommendation of some of my closest and most trustworthy wax friends. I placed an order and I've had this order for several weeks and I'm just sitting down now to film it. iHeartWax is not a huge vendor, but let me tell you, I have warmed a lot of these blends and they are phenomenal. I'm so impressed with Audra's wax. Audra is Audra Macklin, and she lives in Conway, Arkansas. She's currently on maternity leave. She's actually getting ready to have her baby girl in the next couple of days or a week or so. I know she's right at the end of her term. So best of luck to Audra and her new addition to her family. And let's get started. So as you saw in the thumbnail, her customs, Audra had customs open, I don't remember what month it was, and I didn't get an invoice in my order, and if I did, honestly, I probably have forgotten and threw it away. But she had little donuts and macarons, loaves, pies, scoopable. She had a lot of variety on her menu and then multiple oils to choose from. So I got a variety of scents and a variety of shapes. I'm going to take each shape out and just show you how beautiful they are. She uses nice, bright, vibrant colors. The texture of her wax is amazing. The throw, the performance, I am so over the moon impressed with this wax. So let's go ahead and just dive right in here. Okay, my sample, which I usually do last, is a mini loaf this time, so we'll do that last. I got mostly items that are in bags, but I do have a couple that aren't in bags, but let's just go ahead and go right into the bags first. It's Friday evening, yay, the weekend's here. You know, just the old cliche, it seems like the week goes by slower and then the weekend goes by in a second. So I wanted to get this video filmed and on to the next fun content. So this first one, what I like about Audra is you can name your custom blend, and she makes these cute little labels here and has all her information on here. Her website is iHeartWaxByAudra.com, and her Facebook group is just iHeartWax, no spaces, in cap letters. So this one here, I'll put the link. I think she's closed her website down, being that she's on maternity leave, but I'll try and link it down in the description of the video in case anybody wants to check it out. But I really encourage you to join her Facebook group. I did ask her a couple of weeks ago what her plans were, how long is she going to take off, what is she going to do when she comes back. She isn't quite sure what she's going to do when she gets back and gets back to pouring and such, just based on her delivery and you know, the recovery and then baby time. She might do an RTS, she might do a pre-order, it just all depends. I just would like to get some more wax. That's why I'm asking. So this first one here, I called 40 and Fabulous because I ordered this right before my birthday in June. These were all poured in June. They even have a pour date right here, June 2024, and even the weight. So this is a paraffin, these are paraffin wax, soy paraffin. So it's Parasoy blend, and it has handmade in Conway, Arkansas, soy paraffin wax melts, do not eat. And sometimes you want to eat these because they are so good. So 40 and Fabulous, this blend is strawberry jam, peanut butter, and zucchini bread. So me and peanut butter wax, I should say. Peanut butter wax, not all are created equal. So I took a chance. I have a couple peanut butter blends in here actually. I took a chance with Audra's peanut butter because it's a 50-50 shot. It's either going to be nice, creamy, and authentic, or it's going to be not quite. If you've had peanut butter wax that hasn't quite been realistic, you know what I mean by that. So this one here, I've warmed a few times. I'm trying not to warm everything at once before I did my video, but I can't make any promises. Well, now I'm doing the video, but this is a donut. I got a lot of donuts. These have cute little sprinkles in them and come on, focus, there we go, sprinkles in them and glitter, and just, it smells so good. It's creamy, true, authentic, rich, realistic, nose in the jar peanut butter with strawberry jam and a little bit of that creaminess of the zucchini bread. I will say the strawberry jam and the peanut butter are dominant in this blend. So right out of the gate, I love this. I didn't cut this. These donuts don't need cut. Just put one shape in your warmer, whether that's a hot plate or a tea light. I haven't warmed Audra's wax in my Scentsy Accord yet. I'm waiting for some of these larger sizes that I do have to chop up. I didn't get all donuts. I got some chunks and such. So I'm waiting to chop some things up in a smaller size before I put it in my Accord, because you know those dishes are small. I don't want to bog it down with too much wax. So this one, strawberry jam, peanut butter, zucchini bread, a 12 out of a 10. So good. This next one I called Sweet and Sexy. This is true lavender, iced vanilla woods, and strawberry. This one here, I am in love with lavender and strawberry, and there's a couple other vendors out there that have iced vanilla woods mixed with strawberry, and I pretty much love that too. So I decided to get Audra's spin on this, and this is what this one looks like here. Nice little purple to match the lavender. This is sexy. It is, because it's heavy on that iced vanilla woods. Iced vanilla woods has lavender in it and several other things mixed together, but it has a masculine take. It's almost semi-cologne like, I would say, more than anything. I'm not getting too much of the strawberry, but on warm, I've warmed this one as well. The lavender does come alive. So I'm so glad I got this blend. This is such, I like that one a lot. Next one that's a donut. I'll do all the donuts first and then go into the other ones. This next one is a blend that I am so happy it turned out the way that I wanted it to be. I call this one Fat and Sassy. This is peanut butter, pie crust, and Rice Krispie treats. Peanut butter, pie crust, and Rice Krispie treats. I was thinking of the what are they called? Scotcheroos, or the butterscotch treats, where you have the Rice Krispies and the peanut butter and the chocolate together. I was thinking about that back when I was ordering these. And let me take this one out here. This one, guys, if I could give you smell-o-vision here, I would, because this smells like rich, creamy, almost like when you put peanut butter, for example, on a piece of toast or a bagel and it's warm and it starts to melt a little bit, how that peanut butter just is so damn good. That's what this smells like. The Rice Krispie treats, the peanut butter, that pie crust. Audra's pie crust is perfect. It's similar in richness and creaminess to Lavender and Speckles. So I'm so happy that Audra has a good pie crust too for next time. That's what this one looks like here, the nice peanut butter color. Oh, I love this. So good. I've warmed this one a good bit, but I've got to be careful. I only have maybe 6 left in here, but that's okay. I bought it to use it, but it's just, this is one of my favorite ones of the group so far. Next donut here is another incredible one. Like I said, I am so thoroughly impressed with Audra's talent, her wax formula, her quality of oils, the performance in my house. It's just, and I told her earlier today, I sent her a message a couple of weeks ago when I got this order. I said, I'm going to film my haul soon, and I haven't. And I told her when I get around to it, I'll let her know. So I messaged her earlier, and I just complimented her a couple times actually throughout warming this, just how impressive her wax is to me. And I hope a lot of you guys that haven't heard of her, give her a try, or at least join the group and look around for a while. That's what I do. When I'm looking for a new vendor or looking at a new vendor, I join the group for a while and look around and see, and proceed from there. So this next one I called Me and Mrs. Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones is a song. I don't remember who sings it, but every time I'm in the grocery store that's down the street from my house, it seems like that song, it's a really slow song. I'm not going to try to sing it because I'm not a singer, but it's Me and Mrs. Jones got a thing going on. It's an old song, but it's Billy somebody sings a song. But anyways, I named it this because that song, every time I go there, it's like it follows me. But this blend is strawberry, pretzel, and cheesecake. Now, I am really, really into strawberry pretzel salad. I love it. It's one of my favorite salads in the summertime, although I haven't had it for a few years. I made it for 4th of July last year or the year before, something like that, I think. I don't remember. But I didn't make any this year, but it's one of my favorite. I grew up eating it. It was at every cookout. It seems like it's a staple. I'm not a cheesecake person in wax, but if you get the nice right ratio between strawberry and pretzel, everything else just falls into place, in my opinion. So this one here, I had a blend from another vendor called the Melted Moose, who now is not a vendor. I think she still does private custom orders. I think I haven't ordered from Jackie in quite some time, but she had a blend that I got. I just think it's called strawberry pretzel salad or something like that, and I absolutely loved it. And I have been looking for the same thing ever since. I've been trying different vendors that have, you know, strawberry or strawberry jello and pie. Pretzel, cheesecake, what have you. There's another vendor that I'm getting their order next week that I have a pretzel jello situation coming from. So I thought I would give Audra a chance to see what her take is on it. And let me tell you, this is so incredibly, sometimes these bags are hard to open, so it takes both my hands to do it. There we go. Okay. I love this color, first of all. You'll know why if you know me. Okay, that's my pink. I love the pink. This is so incredibly rich and buttery. So when you make the pretzel jello salad, if you never have, you crush your pretzels up and you mix it in the bottom with butter and sugar, just like you do a regular crust. And then you put your cream cheese layer on it, your jello and your strawberries, Cool Whip, whatever you have. And that buttery pretzel in the cheesecake, that strawberries there, and this literally smells like that dessert. I am so impressed with this blend. This blend throws like a dream too. It's so good. I would eat this if I couldn't. Even though it says do not eat. If I could eat it, I would, because this is, even though I have been warming these, I usually try to save, especially new vendors, I try to save my first sniffs on camera, but I couldn't with this because I've had it for a few weeks, like I said, and I just can't tell you how impressed I am and how wonderful these blends are. And I'm so happy that I listened to my waxy friends and ordered. And I was literally the last order that Audra took before she closed her website. I was the last person, because the day that she opened, she was just getting a ton of orders, and I thought that I would have a little bit more time, and then I got busy, time got away from me, and I saw that she was closing her website, and I said, oh crap, I did not check out. I was playing around with my cart, and then I went in and checked out, and it let me check out, and I messaged Audra, and I said, I'm so sorry if you have to cancel my order. If I got it in too late, I'm sorry, the website let me check out. And she said, you are the last order that came in, and it's closed now. So I knew I was getting my order last if she worked them from first to last. So this, I can't tell you enough. If you've been watching my channel for the 2.5 years I've been talking about wax, vendor, if it captures me, I try to relay that passion and the respect that I have for this vendor. And just my first order, I have nothing to compare it to. I really am just, I don't want to say I'm in love with this vendor and this wax, but I have a little bit of a crush, a huge crush actually, on all this wax, and that's the honest truth. So the next one I want to talk about here, let's see, that's a bigger size, donut, and donut. Okay. That's not donut. What's wrong with me? Okay, this next one, I actually had this going yesterday. I called this one the OG, and I actually posted about it in the group. If you're in that group, you might have seen this picture. This is True Lavender Coconut Milk Sorbet and Vanilla Bean. So I love lavender and coconut milk, but she didn't have that. That's a single oil. She didn't have that. So I thought I'll put lavender and coconut milk sorbet together and see what she comes up with. So this one here, beautiful color, nice lavender colored. This is so good. If you've ever had coconut sorbet, or if you've ever been to Hawaii and you've been to the shave ice stands. This reminded me, in Hawaii, and you have shave ice. They pour sweetened condensed milk and sometimes put toasted coconut over the top as like snow. It's called a snow cap. This reminds me of just coconut sorbet, just rich, luscious, tropical coconut. This is not sunscreen coconut or even toasted coconut. It's just, if you've ever had sorbet, how it has that nice fruity creaminess to it. It's not an ice cream, but it's not exactly like Italian ice. It's got a creaminess to it because there is milk in there. That on warm, this is just so coconut sorbet with a little bit of lavender in there and a little bit of vanilla in there. But I love this because I absolutely love coconut milk, anything like that. So I'm super happy with how the OG turned out, really. This next one is just a single oil, and I haven't seen it in a long time, and I'm trying to not warm this all at one time because it is just scrumptious. I call this one Pink Dreams, and the oil in here is strawberry cream rolls. So, if you've ever had the Little Debbie strawberry shortcake rolls, where you have the strawberry filling with the cream filling they have, and the whole, it looks like a Swiss cake roll or a Swiss roll now. I grew up with them being called Swiss cake rolls, but my dad always had a box of them, it seems like. They're tubular like that, but they're dipped in that white waxy frosting, and it has a little squiggle over them. They sell them here. I know not every state has it, but they have them here, and they have them where I grew up. That's what this smells like. So it smells a little bit like strawberry shortcake, which is so good. And these ones are the most beautiful, brightest neon pink. I absolutely love this. Yes, it stains your warmers, but nothing a little isopropyl alcohol can't help. This is so good. It's so strong. It's creamy. It's rich. It's got a little bit of cake in it. I wouldn't quite say it's like strawberry pound cake from Bath & Body Works. This is richer. It's creamier. It's got more strawberry and more cake to it. I love that. This last one of the donuts, and then we'll move on to the other shapes. I call this one Calm the F Down, because it's another lavender blend. This is sweet lavender, blueberry cobbler, and pie crust. So I love lavender and blueberry together. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's really good. And I threw an extra punch of bakery in with the pie crust. This is very blueberry, a blueberry cobbler. Here is this donut here. This is very blueberry cobbler. But when this warms up, I can smell her buttery, rich pie crust. I can smell a little bit of that lavender. It's so good. I love my bakery stuff. I also like non-bakery, and I like fruity. I like a little bit of everything. I did not get any coffee blends, I don't think, unless I have forgotten. I don't think I got any coffee blends, though. This next bunch are ones I have not warmed because they require me chopping, and I didn't want to chop this stuff up yet without filming. So this next one I called Classy Never Goes Out of Style. This is rose, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, and warm vanilla sugar. Now, if you know me, you know if a vendor has a rose oil or a fresh cut rose or whatever, I have to try it. So when I saw rose on Audra's list, I thought, I've got to get it somehow. So these are chunks. I don't exactly remember what they were called on her site, but this is what they look like here. Like that. Beautiful, just beautiful. I would cut that down in half. That's too big to put in any warmer I have. Maybe I would put that in a tea light because, you know, much hotter and the oils burn off faster. But this smells gorgeous. If you like rose, this is creamy. This is creamy rose. This reminds me, it's very similar to sugared rose or sugared, what is it called? Sugared roses from Swanky. That's what this smells like. It's so delicious. I cannot wait to chop into that. That's good for bath time, for relaxation time, bedtime. I don't get too much of the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, but I know the creaminess is there. I can smell that distinct creaminess. The rose is just right there at the top. I love that one. This next one I called Post Malone because I love Post Malone, first of all. Post Malone actually lives here in Utah, believe it or not. I don't want to say he lives where the rich people live, but he kind of does. He doesn't live up in Park City where the ultra rich people live. He kind of lives, I believe he lives down, not up in the mountains, but he lives here. And I love his music. I love his acoustic stuff. I love his country stuff. He's such a unique individual. And, you know, we all like different things. Not everybody likes Post, but I do. So I call this one Post Malone. I don't exactly remember why, but I don't remember why I called that one. Maybe, I don't know. He has there's a series I watch on YouTube of music, you know, when I'm working throughout the day listening to music, or when I'm cooking, cleaning, I always have music on. There is a series called Tiny Desk Concerts on YouTube. All you have to do is just Google Tiny Desk Concerts. It's a series. It's been a thing for years and years and years. It's put on by NPR. And so many super fantastic musicians have Tiny Desk Concerts. So Taylor Swift, the Isley Brothers, Dave Matthews, John Legend, and countless others. And they're incredible. So Post's Tiny Desk Concert, I've listened to probably 20 times. And what that is they do a mini set where it's 4 or 5 songs, and they perform in a tiny office environment with a live crowd, and it's really, really cool. So I think around that time I was listening a ton to Post, so that's probably why I named it this. I know it doesn't mean a damn thing about the wax, but I always have a story behind why I named something, so I share that with you guys. So this one is fresh apple, lavender, fresh cut grass, and marshmallow cream. So just opening this bag up, I'm greeted with just this delicious, it's so good. I can smell it. This one is also chunks. Now, this one here looks like this. The grass, lavender and apple are gorgeous together. Lavender and grass and apple and grass is even more beautiful. And all 3 of them together is phenomenal in my opinion. I put the marshmallow cream in there to cut a little bit and make it a little bit creamy. But I got this for springtime, for just, you know, sometimes in the middle of winter, I like to warm something that's springy or summery to, you know, distract me from the snow or the sub-zero temperatures, although last year wasn't really so cold out here. But you know what I mean. Just sometimes I melt Christmas in the middle of the summer. I'm gravitating to fall right now. I want all fall, and it's 100 degrees here. So it's the end of July. You know, you want what the nose wants. So this one I had to get because I've had this blend before from multiple vendors, and it never lets me down. And Audra's is wonderful. This next one I called Hot in the City. Hot in the City is a Billy Idol song. It's one of my favorite 80s songs. I actually exercise to it when I'm downstairs cooking, which I'm filming this video before I go downstairs and prepare dinner for tonight. Tonight I'm making probably some sort of burgers with roasted vegetables, and I'll have my concert on. Hot in the City, Billy Idol. This is Sugar Plums. This is not my blend. This is a blend that I saw several people in the group talk about, so I thought I'll try it because it sounds delicious. This is Sugar Plums, Thousand Wishes, which is Bath & Body Works, Cactus Blossom, which is Bath & Body, and Vanilla Bean. So Thousand Wishes and Cactus Blossom are super duper strong, and Sugar Plum is nice and sweet, and I really don't have a lot of Sugar Plum blends. This one here is also chunks. This is beautiful. I love, look how beautiful that is. That pink and purple. I love that. What I smell in here it's beautiful, perfumey. It's kind of body care because there are 2 body care items in here. It's nice and sweet. It's feminine. It's perfumey. This will be when I want something girly and something perfumey to warm. I like that one. Okay, this next one I called Hot Damn because I say hot damn quite a lot. This is a blend I've had many times. This is blueberry cobbler, zucchini bread, vanilla bean noel, and brown sugar pound cake. Hot damn. And let's see, these are little pot. No, these are chunks too. This one, oh, smells so good. This one looks like that. This one, you really get the creaminess of the brown sugar pound cake, the creaminess of the zucchini bread, the creaminess of that blueberry cobbler. Everything is beautiful and creamy and delicious and rich and fattening and scrumptious. Audra's zucchini bread is not spicy. It's very creamy and rich. Not super, 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 super creamy where it kind of falls out of the zucchini bread category. I think sometimes a zucchini bread, to me, can be so incredibly creamy that it loses the spice profile that zucchini bread has. Audra's is wonderful. It blends beautifully with the brown sugar pound cake and the blueberry cobbler, which is what I was exactly looking for. So happy with my order. This next one is 80s Baby because I am an 80s baby. This is Fruit Loops, bubblegum, and key lime pie. I've had Fruit Loops and bubblegum, and it's a wonderful blend. But I thought, I'm going to try Audra's key lime pie. My husband doesn't always like key lime, but he doesn't always have to be home. So I can, when he's at work or something, I can warm this in the early morning. So sometimes my husband, if I have... if I have key lime going downstairs, he can smell it when he gets home. So I try to do it when it's early in the morning or he's, gone overnight somewhere. These, I don't remember what these are called, but these are like little cakes. And look how gorgeous that is. This smells like, oh my God, creamy, rich, super duper strong Fruit Loops. I don't get bubble gum, but I get lime and Fruit Loops. This is so incredibly delicious. I could just eat this right now. It's so good. I wasn't going to get this blend, but I decided to add it at last minute because I thought, I don't have a lot of Fruit Loops blends in my collection anymore, and I need to build them back up. My husband likes Fruit Loops. So this last one I called Wilford Brimley. Wilford Brimley. Before he died, he was the diabetes commercial guy. Wilford Brimley is actually from Utah, or he passed away in Utah. One of the two, maybe both. I call that Wilford Brimley because this is a heavy bakery. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, yellow cake, zucchini bread, and cream cheese frosting. What's not to love? I've had this blend also from other vendors, and I love this combination. This is another chunk bag. Look at that. Beautiful fall. This is fattening smelling. Rich yellow cake. Rich PPW. Just zucchini bread, cream cheese frosting. Everything in here is just delicious. Like, I have nothing bad to say about anything here. I am so pleased. I can't say that enough. Just so pleased. These last two things here of shapes are just different sizes I decided to get. This is a pie, kind of similar to L3's pie. L3's pies. This is called Scrumdiddlyumptious. This is strawberry jam, key lime pie, serendipity, and bubblegum. So I got 2 limes, but I wanted to put strawberry and key lime together because I do like that combination. And the serendipity is in here too. So I don't remember if it's serendipity bubblegum or serendipity and bubblegum. I don't remember. But serendipity is an old oil. It's coconut and cherry and vanilla. I personally like it. I know some people don't because some people don't like cherry. But I love the rich, creamy cherry. It's delicious with that creamy coconut. This... You can smell the serendipity, but you can also, in the back of the sniff, smell the key lime pie. And it's fruity and bright and yummy and gorgeous. And this last one here, I called Teddy Pendergrass. Now, Teddy Pendergrass, if you know who he has a really He has a deep voice, kind of like Barry White. He's that soul, sexy singer. Love TKO, Close the Door. I love Teddy Pendergrass, always have. I grew up to respect those older singers. I mean, my parents were born in the 40s. My mom will be 81 next month. My dad will be 79. And so I grew up listening to Anne Murray and Kenny Rogers and then whatever other music that my parents had on the house. And I learned, I love the 70s, I love the 90s, I love the 80s, I love the 60s, I love all sorts of music. So Teddy Pendergrass, I named it because this has grass in it. This is Watermelon Patch, strawberries, and fresh cut grass. Now this, you would not think, but this is actually a scoop. This is a scoopable. It looks just like a Teddy B's tub or Dessa tub or Second and Spruce tub, but this is actually a scoopable. And I'm not going to scoop any out here to show you the texture, but just squeezing it here on the sides, it's a little bit of a harder scoop texture. I might even see if I could cut this, or I might get one of my scoop spoons out and see how this scoops, but this smells phenomenal. And I know Audra really likes this one too. As she worked through these customs, she posted some of her work in her group, and this was one that actually posted. And I saw that, and I thought, hey, I said, hey, that's mine. She said, I absolutely love this. It smells so good together. I wouldn't have thought to put these together. But watermelon and strawberry go so good together, and I love watermelon and grass and strawberry and grass, and I put them all together to be just a nice, bright punch of summery fun. That's that one. And then my sample is Pink Lavender Blossoms. This is a mini chunk loaf that she has. I think she offered these. I just didn't get them. This is Pink Chiffon Blossoms blended with Lavender Marshmallow. So Pink Chiffon is from Bath & Body Works. Lavender Marshmallow, I believe, is too. This smells like lavender and pink chiffon. Like they're right equally blended. They're beautiful and they're gorgeous. So that's my haul, my very first haul from iHeartWax. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you really, join Audra's group and give her a chance, or check her out whenever you're ready to. I am in love with this, and if you know me, you know I like quality wax and wax that performs, and I'm thrilled to have another vendor in my life. So, hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.